I'm not good enough and don't know enough to be a successful health coach. This means that I really can't spend money on my business or make it a priority. I'm Dr. Mora. I'm a college professor, instructor, coach, and passionate mentor to health coaches around the world. But I haven't always been that confident and committed to my coaching career. I wasn't sure if I could make it work or even what the best approach was to success and fulfillment. I decided to step up and step into my dream of guiding health coaches on their journey from hesitant health coach to committed health coach. With a unique approach to coach growth, the Health Coach Catalyst program creates a strong hexagonal effect. The Coaching Hive podcast is your glimpse into the concepts, ideas, and approaches that underscore the hexagonal effect while giving you the opportunity to implement tools and tips along the way. Are you ready to dive into today's podcast? Then let's go. And remember that this podcast is family friendly, so go ahead and play it through your speakers. I'm not good enough and don't know enough to be a successful health coach. This means that I really can't spend money on my business or make it a priority. You will never be good enough to work with clients. If you have ever said this or some version of this to yourself, your friends, or your family, I get it. You aren't sure you're capable and don't want to waste money, the time of clients, or your own time pursuing something that won't or can't work. On the flip side of the coin, there is that little part of you that wants to show that you're capable and worthy of the risk, time, and money that it takes to start a new business. I used to have those same beliefs. In fact, I had them all rolled into one big bundle of goop. But if this belief that you aren't good enough to help clients was true, there wouldn't be any health coaches. As some of the best business leaders and thought leaders in the world will tell you, they also had those same beliefs. But look at them now. They are leading thriving businesses. Look at Amy Porterfield. She is a leader in the digital course creation space and is so down to earth. She has over 20 full-time employees, but she admits freely that there were definitely times along the way that she didn't feel like she could succeed. In fact, she shares her profits and growth along the way, and there are several years that were not profitable. But she didn't give up. Look at Brandon Lucero, a messaging guru. If you watch his promotional videos, he explains what he felt like right before his latest venture really took off. He felt like he was at a low, that he couldn't make it work. His family was pressuring him to try and find an option that would work. And he was very passionate about messaging. And so he said, you know what? I'm going to make this work. And he did. That doesn't mean that he didn't have doubts. But let me bring this even closer to home for a moment. You may be thinking, Amy Porterfield, Brandon Lucero, okay, they have big businesses. But let me bring it closer to home. If you listened to episodes 14, 15, 16, or 17, you have heard the experiences of 4 health coaches. Coaches Julie, Ann, Lynn, and Nick have created successful coaching businesses and didn't hesitate to hop on the Coaching Hive podcast to share their words of wisdom. But do you think they always believed that they could be successful, that they've never had any doubts? Probably not. What if we look at this from an even simpler standpoint? When you are learning to drive, do you automatically feel like you are the best driver out there, or do you worry about being good enough? Now, did that feeling keep you from driving and getting your license? Probably not. You got your permit, practiced by hiring a driving instructor or going out with your parent or guardian, and then you passed your driving test. So what do all of these people do that's different? they have help. In the case of entrepreneurs, they have business peers and mentors. They spend money on development and guidance. The fact is that any time you hear Amy or Brandon speak, they talk about their business peers and mentors. They talk about seeking advice and guidance. They share that they brainstorm and participate in masterminds. Simply put, if the industry leaders don't operate in isolation, why should you? They too need help clearing these limiting beliefs so that they can make progress. They got to be leaders because they took a risk and sought help. They remained committed to their vision and put steps into action with the assistance of a mentor. If we take this a step further and apply it to your health coaching business, what can you do right now? Well, the first step is to find a mentor who has experience in the psychology of growth, learning, and mindset. By choosing a mentor, you will have access to someone who can provide feedback, guide you on your journey, help you identify challenges and successes, and of course, help you keep track of your mindset surrounding your business choices. The second step is to find a community of peers. Ideally, these are health coaches who are also building a business. You don't need to all be in the same place in your business. In fact, it can be nice to have a variety of levels in your peer community. But the peer community, like your mentor, can help you navigate tricky situations, help boost that motivation, and they can give you a group of people to bounce ideas off of as you try new things or contemplate new things. Now, the third step is optional but helpful. Make sure that your mentor and peer communities are linked. By having your peer community operating within your mentoring relationship, you can gain so much by having guidance in these peer communications and brainstorms. I'm not going to lie, this can be tricky to find, but it is exceptionally helpful. If you continue to believe that you're not good enough, you're likely going to stay stuck in a state of indecision and hesitancy about your coaching business, and potential clients will miss out on your guidance. You can feel unfulfilled in your current position and simply dream of a different time when you are a health coach, or you can choose to take action and find a mentor and peer community. In taking action, you can embrace the health coaching career that will leave you fulfilled, satisfied, and happy to go to work every day. If you want to move from feeling hesitant to being a committed health coach and are ready to take action, click on the link in the show notes to learn more about the Coaching Hive and book your free discovery call. On the discovery call, we will work in peer communities to think about your vision for health coaching, identify limiting beliefs, and solutions to minimize those beliefs. And at the end of that discovery call, you will walk away with at least one action item to move forward. So today I want you to ask yourself, are you ready to leave behind the I'm not good enough mentality? The I'm not good enough and don't know how to be a successful health coach belief. Are you ready to leave that behind and become a committed health coach? If you are ready, I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you on a discovery call. And until next week, I hope you take some time to sit in the silence and think about what it is you